Dear Ma, I know you always told me not to speak with my mouth full, but it was kind of hard not to talk when I stuck that barrel down my throat. I never imagined gunpowder would taste like name store, that a wall could hurt so bad if you stare at it long enough. This isn't a goodbye. This isn't I told you so. Your ears haven't closed long enough. Actions speak louder than whimpers, and words that may not break bones, but they do paint walls. Who knew? A trigger can make me an artist. I am an artist. Walk the way I paint rainbows with blackened fingertips and a big backbone. You should have heard the names they called me. You should have heard the noises my ribs made upon snapping. They were beautiful. The colors I saw before blacking out. The only comfort I could find was being wrapped inside the dead limbs of another man. His touch was softer than yours. And his lips made me not hate myself for a little while, but we were just walking a tightrope. And holding hands does not lend itself to balance, so I fell. With no net underneath me, I fell, you know. It's funny. As I was falling, I swear I saw you smile with clothespins on your cheeks. You were happy. So I was happy. We were happy as the birds sang to me and the clouds used to hold me for a little bit longer, but gravity doesn't work like that. So I hit the ground, its arms were spread wide when I fell into them, and the sky let out a sigh as the clouds darkened. You were sad, so I was sad. We were sad as you drowned yourself in poison and thick blood ran from my wrist like warm honey. I was just following in your footsteps, Ma. They always led to your bedroom where I could hear you calling for God. I prayed every night for him to find you as you laid with random men who never called me son. But there were monsters under the bed. Tired of the springs jabbing them in the back as they crawled from underneath the mattress and swallowed you. Your cries sounded more like switchblades as they ground your bones with their teeth. And I sat in the corner of my cage carving faggot into my arm over and over and over and over again, with every screech into the house turned upside down and everything hit the fan. Our voices, they became still water and our hearts became valleys. As you dangled from the mouth of the monster, legs limp like raw meat and a head full of blood, I whispered into your ear, I bet you didn't know. When they were done with you, they played with me. Tears crept down your forehead, and your upside-down frown looked more like a smile. You were happy, so I was happy. We were happy as you slid into the monster's belly, and I sat inside my cage alone. One window open, a handful of power. The fan was spinning slowly. The dust that fell from it had finally settled, and there were skeletons laughing underneath the floorboards on the day I killed myself. The school hallways are now free to fall silent. The lockers may talk amongst themselves. The tiles can spend their days counting the people who walk over them. No one fussing, Mom. It's okay. We're happy. Sincerely, your son, Bastard. P.S. I love you.
Happening in our community that we need to give a voice to. It's up to y'all to hold that baton, to be an ambassador for that work. Give it up for life.
Yeah.
Well, how we doing over there with the scores?
Okay, before we start, so obviously we know it's not about scores. And if you have a cell phone, turn it off. Awesome. Like, turn it off. Okay, score.
Yes.
9.6, 9.8, 9.9.